welcome to you. Many thanks for joining us on the program this week. We remain your source for all the latest happenings in the world of insurance. My name is Lucy Lugbe. Welcome to the show. On our lineup this week, first we join Faith and our guest, Mr. Onotola Sheriff Adesonya, Head Insurance Department, Ibadan Polytechnic, on the CEO Rendezvous for a rerun of the exclusive interview where they discussed this topic, a critical assessment of insurance operations in Nigeria. Speaking during the interview, Mr. Adesonya said that insurance operators must customize their products to meet the needs of the society. Take a listen.
Let us embark on research. Let us see how we can customize our policies to suit the need of the society.
On this edition, also, we will bring you highlights from the Chartered Insurance Institute of Nigeria CIIN Fitness and Health Program, which took place at the Teslim Balogun Stadium, Surulere. The annual Fitness and Health Program of the CIIN is aimed at ensuring a sound and healthy workforce for the insurance industry in Nigeria. Insurance professionals turned out in their numbers to burn some calories. Let's check out excerpts from the event.
Malola moli to lo honey legem Bella beja mochisi to ba je o ma bebe ni shajeje ajeje shaje to sije oni je ke to lo ma je lórí pápá o ma je bó ṣe je onjinaba 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 you coming to 35, tell me you're coming to mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, foremost, let me say a big thank you for everybody that turned out this morning. The good thing about it is that for participating in this health exercise, you're doing a lot of good to yourself as an individual. And at the same time, we are promoting the image of our industry.
Plus, of course, all the other extras, quick facts, and parting shot. What more can I say than to urge you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the lineup. Details in just a moment. Please stay with us.
What takes your anxiety away?
Access to medical care without financial constraint.
Assurance of a cover for my car and I.
Keeping my family protected despite my low income.
Knowing that my goods are secured while in transit.
Not having to worry about the pain and the bills at the same time.
Having my investment secured.
No matter what safety means to you, we provide you with a covering to keep you and all that matters to you safe.
Consolidated Hallmark Insurance PLC. Anxiety away. Value assured.
A very warm welcome to you. It's a pleasure to have you join us on the CEO Rendezvous this week. On this week edition, have the pleasure of speaking with Mr. Onatola Sharif Adesonya. I hope I didn't murder his name, who is the head of Department of Insurance, Ibadan Polytechnic. Thank you so very much, sir, for joining us.
You are welcome.
Thank you. Okay, together we'll be looking at a critical assessment of insurance operations in Nigeria. Okay, sir, insurance operations in Nigeria dates back to the early 1900s. But if you just oppose that, its growth, development, and penetration, you will find, and even contribution to GDP, you will find that there is a disconnect.
Yes.
So, why is this so, in your opinion?
Okay, first and foremost, I want to talk here like a teacher.
Of course, you are a teacher.
My name is Sharif Onatola. I had worked within the industry for many years, like 16 years before I joined the academics. I'm now seeing myself watching the goings in the industry. I'm an observer because I'm not into the insurance practice again. Looking at the insurance as a business in Nigeria, the business is moving backward. Having noted that there are certain strategies that I need to put in place, which the players, the practitioners, government, and the other regulators are not considering. Let me first of all start with the definition of the concept insurance. Insurance is an agreement whereby two parties involved in the contract, one agrees to pay the other, having considered small amount of money called premium, paid to him in the event of any any contingency. The other party called the insurance company will now call me and compensate him for any eventualities. Having considered it's being guided by certain principles, like indemnity, subrogation, contribution,
most good faith, and others.
These are the principles guiding the insurance. That is for the British. That is how it has been from the onset. Now, have we been able to localize it? Have we been able to customize it to the need of our people in Africa or Nigeria, to be specific? No. My expectation is this: by now we should be able to go beyond this issue of insurable risk or insurable peril or not insurable peril. I will give you an example of what happened in September 20 in America, that event of 9/11. Thank you for that. Then they had a number of insurance companies who are taking care of their insurance needs there. But fortunately for them, they could not be able to take care of the losses while it happened. They now came together. They are now doing what is called securitization of risk. And what is securitization of risk? You link your insurance practice to equity you know, to how do you call this market? Stock market. You link the practice to stock market, whereby you buy what is called equity instrument. It could be catastrophe bond. You know, if any agreed event happens, then you bust the bond. You know, you release the bond, whereby there is no risk, whether insurable or not insurable, that won't be covered. It's an assignment for you. Go and read it. Or I mean, it's being practiced in the US now. Look at our economy, for example. While I was going through the new paid up share capital.
Is it the new one or the ongoing?
The new one that has not even been operating.
Crystallized, okay.
You know, if in Nigeria of today we have like 59 insurance companies, yes. Put all of them together, and they mean that we are all into composite insurance practice, you know. Meaning that we have all the share capital base of all insurance companies in Nigeria will be about 2 trillion naira. Can that take care of the economy?
No.
You know the cost of one refinery? You know the cost of one? Meaning that all insurance companies in Nigeria cannot take care of that
just
risk.
One.
Let us look at the vision. If one happens, can that money put together take care of it?
Okay, Mr. Adesanya, I need to come in there, because oftentimes when you present this to the insurance companies,
okay.
Even when their regulators say, oh, we need you to recapitalize because the level of capital that you have is inadequate with the risk exposure that are here in Nigeria. The conversation is that is the reason why you have reinsurance. If I reinsure my part of my risk, if I cede part of my risk to a reinsurer, I don't have any business carrying on the risk myself. What do you say to that? Because it still boils down to what you are saying.
If you say a risk is being ceded to another company called the insurance company, it's not enough to take care of the exposure in the economy. Let me give you an example. You know, insurance is all about pooling of risk. You have many people, you know, pulling their resources together so that in the event of claim they will pay them. There's something we have many types of risk, Abi. We have fundamental risk, we have particular risk, we have speculative risk, we have other. What I'm saying is this: we as practitioners should be able to cover any kind of risk at all. If you have a basic risk, being reinsured, excess being to reinsurance companies. We still have what is called excess of loss, you cannot cover everything 100%.
Yes.
Meaning that you are still throwing back the loss to who? To the insured. What I'm saying is that we should be able to accommodate any risk at all without giving room for any excess or giving room for voluntary or whether compulsory or voluntary excess. You know, and we should not be able, in the course of you looking at the fact that in your policy you have certain perils that are excluded, you have those ones that are not. You should be able to take everything. That is what is happening in America now. No risk that is excluded or not excluded. We should go. I mean, by now I believe we should be able to get to that stage. But what is being operated in Nigeria, to the best of my knowledge, the after premium, not the underwriting per se. They want to make up. I mean, they want to satisfy their shareholders. They want to boost the profit making. That's just it. We are not doing the underwriting the way it should be done. And look at what is even happening. You ask the question, if I'm not debating, that the practice, is it in line with what is, I mean, I can't maybe...
in terms of development, in terms of...
Are we developing? We are not. The industry is not developing. After COVID-19, you know what is happening? There is a problem, retrenchment, meaning that there is no provision at all. Insurance industry should be the last resource for any loss in the world. Abi?
Yes, sir.
They should be the one that people rely upon. Even the insurance industry is even having problems.
Okay, sir, but oftentimes also you will hear that for insurance to play that role of being the last resort, people have to understand and also buy insurance. You cannot provide, you cannot go settle a claim. You use the COVID-19 example. A lot of people are being retrenched and all that. But if you as an employee, you didn't make provision or you didn't buy adequate policy, the insurance company cannot just wake up and say, oh, because you've been retrenched as a result of a global pandemic, let us sort you out. So I'm just trying to bring to your attention also that majority of us Nigerians are not really, have not embraced the concept of insurance. What would you say is responsible?
The problem is the penetration is extremely low. We don't. And then even the airlines in the country tell them about insurance. They say they are fraudsters, they are this. The question I do ask them, have you ever been denied of any claim from any company? It has been told, let me have the name and let me have the document. I know how to do it. But the awareness is not there. The penetration is low. People don't believe in insurance. And let me be frank with you. I've been a victim, you know, and I had a comprehensive insurance policy. I didn't feel I was settled. As is then, I've been telling my friend, look, you better come and do this thing. But are you doing it? And another thing, another I want us to notice this. If there is any claim, or if there is any incident that may lead to claim, insurance companies should endeavor, you know, to accept, not that now be bringing conditions that are not palatable. That is where I'm going. They should be able at least to accept any kind of risk. I mean, to bear, to accept. I mean, should be able to customize our policies in a manner that if there is any claim, first person to be there should be the insurance company and settle the claimant. You know.
Okay, sir. But you also find that insurance, these same insurance operators will tell you that, oh, if you start doing that, it then means don't forget that insurance is a pool. You're pulling funds of people together. So it then means you want to start giving people money.
You know, I said something there. I tried to bring out the concept of insurance and the principles, you know, that are guiding the concept. To me, they are obsolete. We should be able to go beyond that. I gave you an example of America. You know, we should be able to sit down. That's why we have a problem in this country. We don't invest on human resources. We don't. We should be able to sit down and fashion out, apart from these old principles. What else can we do? How can we do to make this business more embroidered to everybody? Get my point?
Yeah.
But we are just sitting down in the office looking for premium. We want to get premium here, premium there. You know, it has gone beyond that. I mean, they do, the MPs of insurance, they travel abroad, go there and see what is happening. Let us import it here and see how it will work. It will work.
All right, welcome back. Moving on, we now bring you highlights from the recently held CIIN Fitness and Health Program for Insurance Practitioners at the CIIN Balogun Stadium in Surulere. The CIIN, as the training arm of the insurance industry, is not only concerned with the professional development of the industry workforce, but also their physical well-being. It was a fun event. Happy viewing.
The Chartered Insurance Institute of Nigeria, CIIN, is the body charged with the duties of determining the standard of skills and knowledge required for ethical and professional practice of insurance business in Nigeria. Aside from this responsibility, the institute also places a high premium on the physical well-being of insurance professionals in Nigeria. The institute recently put together its 2021 Fitness and Health Program at the CIIN Balogun Stadium Surulere. As expected, insurance practitioners turned out in their numbers to burn some calories, starting with a fitness walk to Teslim Balogun Stadium, venue of the program. The walk was followed by the aerobic session to prepare them for the drill. The very intense aerobic session was followed by the dancing session. The leadership of the institute kicked off the dance and participating companies took their turns. Appreciating all the participants, the President and Chairman of Council, CIIN, Sir M.O. Oyegule, said that apart from the benefit of exercising that the fitness and health program provides to individual participants, it also affords them collectively the opportunity to create awareness on insurance.
Ladies and gentlemen, foremost, let me say a big thank you for everybody that turned out this morning. The good thing about it is that for participating in this health exercise, you're doing a lot of good to yourself as an individual. And at the same time, we are promoting the image of our industry.
The high point of the fitness program was a dancing competition in the male and female categories.
Mọ́lì tó lọ ní lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi ẹ̀rù ń bẹ lábẹ́jọ́ mo jí sí tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ bẹ̀bẹ̀ ni ṣàjẹjẹ àjẹjẹ àìṣàjẹ jọ́sì jẹ òní jẹ́ kẹ̀kẹ́ ọlọ́run máa jẹ lórí pápá ọmọ jẹ́ bó ṣe jẹ́ ọ̀njìnàbà 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 coming to 35, tell me you're coming to mind.
Ms. Fumilayo Oyeyipo of Unit Trust Insurance emerged as winner in the female dance competition.
Fumilayo from Unit Trust, congratulations.
In a vote of thanks, the Director General of the Institute, Mrs. Abimbola Tiamiyu, said they are looking forward to holding more of the fitness program with council approval.
We want to thank you to you for honoring our invite. It's always nice to mingle. It's fun to come out and exercise. And hopefully, by God's grace, subject to council approval, We will look at organizing more of this in future so that we can get together, relax, exercise.
The annual fitness walk, now fitness and health program to accommodate COVID-19 guidelines, among other programs of the CIIN, started in the early days of the Institute as one of the social activities which the founding fathers considered to be worthwhile for social engineering and relaxation outside busy underwriting business schedules.
That's our time on the program this week. Many thanks for being with us. Join us again, same time, same station next week for a fresh package. In the meantime, feel free as always to connect with us on all our social media platforms. There is a lot for you to see on our YouTube channel, Almond Finance TV. Just like and subscribe. My name is Lucy Ulugbe. Enjoy our parting shot this week. Watch how a goat will make an insured look stupid in front of his insurer. Enjoy. Bye-bye.